Now there is a way here to check our work, and that's not difficult. What you would do here is you would simply take this and multiply it back out. And you should come back to this answer we have here, 150. The only way that that would not possibly work is not through an error of multiplication, but if you had inadvertently written a composite number in here. For instance, if you would have written this answer as 5 times 5 times 6, yes, you will get 150. However, 6 is a composite number. And there's a reason it's called prime factorization, is it has to be all prime numbers. And 6 is not a prime number, so that's not going to work. Now, over here on the right side, you see the answer expressed a little bit differently. On the right side there, they're simply expressing the answer with exponents. All right, and really this only applies to this 5 times 5 part here. Of course, 5 times 5 would be the equivalent of 5 squared. All right, realize 5 squared would say 5 times 5, all right, which is exactly what's written here. It is permissible to write your answer with exponents there, and that is really the only time a composite number could end up appearing in prime factorization. Not in the base part. The base is always going to have to be a prime number, but the exponent could end up being a composite number, but never the base. All right, now what they're doing in this one is more prime factorization, but it's approached with a different technique. What they're doing here is division. All right, and when you do prime factorization with division, there's just really only one trick, and that's you can only divide out prime numbers. If you ever divide out a composite number, you've done this wrong. So a good discussion to start here would be some basic prime numbers, because if we don't know our prime numbers that well, it's going to be very hard to use this technique. So some intro prime numbers here. 2 is a prime number because it's only 1 and 2 to make 2. It can be 3 because it's only 1 and 3 to make 3. 5 because 1 and 5 makes 5. Again, that's really the only way to do it in terms of positive integers. 7 because 1 times 7 is 7. 11 because 1 times 11 is 11. 13 because 1 times 13 is 13. 17 because the only way to make 17 in terms of positive integers is 1 and 17. 19 because the only way to make 19 is 1 and 19.